Bounty hunters are empowered by an 1875 federal law that permits agents of bail bondsmen to enter residences and cross state lines in pursuit of bail jumpers. Bail jumpers' offenses can range from simple misdemeanors to armed assault, drug trafficking, and even murder. This is their world.
Hold on. Turn your hand around. Hey, kid. Turn it around.
Law enforcement agents.
Across the United States, over 10 million fugitives roam our city streets.
I ain't going back to jail.
Fugitive recovery agents, the real bounty hunters, are the men whose job it is to bring these felons down. To seek.
Go, 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 go.
To locate.
Hang on, you're under arrest.
To capture.
Down, all the way down. Don't move.
To bring them back to justice. Fugitive recovery agents, the real bounty hunters, is shot entirely on location and involve people that jump bail. Although guilty of jumping bail, they are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. These are their stories.
This boy here lives in Sheffield, him and his makeshift girlfriend.
Tony Hayes.
Tony Hayes.
What does he want today?
Carrying a pistol without a license and reckless endangerment. He's got a little motorcycle over there. He rides it quite a bit. He's wilder than a buck.
He's 5'8", 155 pounds, blue eyes, black hair, white male, mustache, and he's 34 years of age.
I've got 2 bonds on him, actually. It's about $1,200 worth. You'll have to sneak up on him because he's sneaky. He's not real violent, but he has a tendency to be.
Look at the neighborhood and the house and see if the vehicle that we're looking for is there, and if it's there, we're gonna hit the house. We're gonna go in, knock on the front door and the back, cover the back door. There's a Toyota. The motorcycle's been untarred. Little Toyotas.
It's got damage to the front.
He got damage to the front. He said red, though.
He did say red.
Okay, let's just go up here and approach. That's a Nissan. That's not a Toyota. All right, let's check it. I got contacts, somebody looking out the door. And it's a bulldog. You see him moving in the windows or anything?
No.
I got a bulldog in there and that's all I got. Let's clear out and come back later. We're gonna go back and check tonight and just ride by and see if we got anybody at the house or if anybody's at home or lights are on. Informant information that I've got on him says he's out of town for the week. He's a professional thief. He shoplifts from places like Walmart, Kmart, stuff like that. They're supposedly in Gadsden working in that area right now. But maybe we'll get lucky and he'll be back at home. The informant that I had told me that they've got a guy that comes by here once a day when they're out of town to feed the dogs. There's 3 dogs inside. Don't appear to be anybody else inside the house. Went to the house several times last night, could never find anybody home. I found an old car and everything. I got a tip this afternoon that he's found out we was looking for him, so he's over at a mechanic shop trying to get his car repaired so that he can get out of town. He's in the process. Somebody called me and informed me that he's trying to get it fixed so he can get totally out of this area. And so maybe we'll catch him right over here working on his car right quick. One of my agents that works with me is John Gonzalez. He works with us off and on, especially on Hispanic cases where he's a great interpreter and helps us a lot in this area. He also works on different cases in the area when we need a 3rd or 4th man. John's a good man, been experienced for a pretty good while. You flanked Tommy off. Tommy, you worked the other side.
Does he have friends with him?
I'm not sure. I really don't know whether he's got friends or whatnot. Anybody else that tries to get involved, back them off. Back them off. If he do, you back them off. Tommy, you back me up, take him down. And whatever it takes to back them off. Push them off, back them off, draw on them, whatever you have to do to back them off, and just don't let anybody else get involved. Which more than likely they won't. They'll back off and just watch, you know. But There's always that possibility, you know. If we see him, then we're just going to jump on him, because if we don't, we circle down, he'll be gone.
There's a mechanic shop, is it not? Right here?
Yeah, that's it right there.
That was him,
I believe that's him standing there. Tommy, stick with me. John, move toward the rear in case he were to try to break for the back, okay? Just sort of move off to the right-hand side of the garage in case he does go out.
right here. See him right there.
What's that, Tony? How you doing? Come on around here. Come on, you got anything on? Put your cigarette down. Drop the cigarette, man. Turn around. Turn around. You got anything on you? Got any kind of weapons on you? Bring him back. We got any money? You know what this is about, Tom?
Drive on the boat.
Yeah, drive on a boat, fatal pay your bonds up.
I went to court twice.
I don't know, man. They issued forfeit for you. We got to go.
Hardin County.
No, it's Lauderdale County, bud. Hardin County, Tennessee. Hold.
How are you?
Yeah, you're clear on this side. All the way.
What'd you say, Hardin County? Tennessee?
No. I done been to court once on it too, you know. It's
On which one?
on all of them.
You been to court on this?
Yeah. I went red carbine. The bonds was there with me when I went.
Yeah, but they issued a forfeiture notice for you.
The red did?
No, the court system did.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Who'd you think I was with, man? Hardin County, Tennessee?
No, I don't know who you was with.
What'd you say Hardin County for?
Because I'm gotta go to court up there too, but I ain't. My court date ain't here.
Oh, it ain't?
That's what I. And I've been to court on this one, so I didn't think, you know, after you show up once for court that you forfeit a bond. You know what I mean?
Well, apparently they forfeited out because they gave the bondsman a forfeit sheet and issued a bond jumping warrant, so.
Well, I'm saying, though, if you go to court, how do you...
Well, until you pleaded out. Did you plead it out?
No, not yet.
No, you hadn't pleaded it out?
No, continued it or something like that, you know?
They continued it.
Yeah.
Well, apparently they upped your court date, or you had a court date you didn't remember.
Yeah, I guess so.
Maybe you got the two counties confused.
Evidently.
What was you doing up in Tennessee?
What was I doing up in Tennessee?
Yeah.
Doing up there. Just go up there. Well, we live on the line, you know.
You live on the line.
Yeah, well, you know, come in. What, hop and skip to Tennessee or Mississippi? Just corner drive down.
Oh, okay. I'm calling Florence Police Department to verify the warrant that I've got and make sure that they've got one that they're bringing down. Oh, Patsy, this is William Bain with Fugitive Recovery. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Well, I got them with me again today. I sure do. Would you check Tony Carol Hayes for me, please? You got 3 warrants waiting on you when you get up here. One
right here.
for possession of a firearm, one for
They're right here on this paper.
eluding.
Attempt to elude and driving on the boat.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what's...
yeah, you got them on you too. So, when matter of fact, the warrant officer's out looking for you right now.
Mick Hines,
Yep, Mickey Hines.
that's his job.
Yeah, well, he's doing pretty good. He got 22 today.
Wow.
You didn't get me?
We did.
We got you first, dude.
What was that about me slapping a cigarette out of your
Yeah,
hand?
what you got doing that? Well, that ain't cool.
Man, I told you to throw the cigarette down, right?
Yeah,
to get it one more time, throw it down?
Well, hey, you might have thrown it down, but you know, you might have stuck me in the eye with it too, you know?
I'm not fixing to do
Now, how am I supposed to know that, man? I do this for a living. I pick people up every day of the week, you know? How am I supposed to know that you're...
you in a with a cigarette, though, man?
Well, I'll tell you what, man, I've seen people hurt people with a lot less, you know? And I'm not intending on getting burned, getting stuck, getting shot.
Why would I want to get another charge on me for something when I'm just...
Well, why didn't you just drop it when I told you to?
Oh, I was smoking it.
Well, you were smoking it.
Well, you can't smoke it.
You was under arrest as of when I walked up and told you to drop it, so why didn't you drop it? You know, if you'd have dropped it, I would have slapped it out of your hand, but that's the way it goes, right? If I get hurt, then, or one of my men gets hurt, then...
Who's going to do something like that for driving on a boat?
Well, now you've got a pistol possession charge and other charges too.
Just because I didn't have no license to carry the gun, you know?
Well, you can't carry a gun without a license.
Well, you can.
Well, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
That's why I said you can. You could have had one then, you know. How was I to know? You could have flicked a cigarette at me, reached your back pocket, and shot me with a pocket pistol, you know. I have to deal with everybody on a basis of always figuring that they don't want to go until after I get them, you know. We got a new procedure here. Instead of taking them to the jail, we're taking them to the police department itself, because now the city police department books them in here.
Get out and then do it. What? I'm not talking to you, sir. I'm talking to my partner here.
Okay.
What's the matter?
Oh, he asked me to want to get out and then do it under the stuff. I thought he was talking. I wasn't talking to him, Bill. You're
Okay.
just smarting off.
Okay. No. Just giving my man a hard time.
You're doing pretty good, I feel.
Huh?
I would imagine.
Oh, I imagine I could get that way too. Hey, now how you doing? These are copies of the warrant. The actual warrant itself. We're waiting on them. Officers are in roll call. As soon as they get back out of roll call, they're gonna come in. One of them's gonna book you in for us. This gentleman right here, Mr. Hayes. Tony Hayes.
All right, Mr. Hayes, let's step on back here, please.
Can these guys go back here?
Where did y'all pick him up at?
We picked them up with auto parts out on Kentucky Avenue over here.
Straight through and then to the left. Yeah. You take your hat off. Yeah. See the red boxes and look at the red dot on the camera. Put your feet in the yellow boxes and look at the yellow cross on the wall behind me there. Okay. You can have a seat.
That was pretty good bus, though. Went down good, went down smooth. Everybody covered their position in place. Tilt was correct, you know, so he was right on time. He kind of wanted to be a little bit smart, especially about the cigarette part, but he wasn't getting close enough to me with that cigarette to do anything to me, you know.
Well, his actions was evasive. I mean, he looked like he was fixing to take off running out the back door.
He got that nonchalant attitude as he was walking around, you know, and then all of a sudden that cigarette started to come up. When it did, I knew then I better get rid of it, you know. But he didn't look like he had any kind of weapons on him, but he could have. But everything went down smooth.
Home anyway, right?
That's right. We're going home safe. He's going to jail.
We got this girl on bunco, and then she's also got previous drug background. We had her out on a $20,000 bail at one time. Her name is Pamela A. Smith. We have no picture. Her description: 5'4", white female. She's married. Her husband may be at the house.
135 pounds.
135 pounds with brown hair.
Okay.
So everybody be careful.
What about
where there's drugs, there are usually guns.
Any other hazards as far as
Any tattoos
from anybody
on her?
else living in the house?
Well, she is married. She is married. It doesn't say whether she has children or not. So let's go ahead and rock and roll.
Now, we
fellas.
ID all females? Doesn't matter?
Yeah.
ID
If they
everybody.
fit the description, let's get some ID on them.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. Let's
All
do it.
right, let's rock and roll, fellas.
42 should be pretty well the end of the block here.
42.
Okay, it's where the kids are in the yard playing by the chain link fence, guys. Who's got the back?
Stefano over there. Hi, how you doing? We're looking for Pamela. Are you Pamela?
No, she's not here.
Okay, where's she at?
I don't know.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to come in and search. We've got a warrant for her arrest.
This is just for insurance.
Not as long as they don't have a problem with me.
Okay, they're cool. Just when you come and act like you're my buddy, and so I can
problem.
Okay, you want to unlock?
Come on, let's go inside.
No, you guys stay right.
I need to see your ID. Okay.
She doesn't have a phone. She has her mail sent here.
Right. And then this is the address.
He's over here rocking out.
You don't have any. You don't have to get a hold of her mom or anybody. No phone numbers for anybody.
No.
An address where she may be staying.
I have no idea. She's like, I cannot keep track of her.
She living in motels. Okay.
I'd say she's about 5'7".
Yeah, we got that. And about 100. Well, we got 5'4". She's about 5'7", 135.
She's not 5'4".
So
She's taller than me, and I'm 5'3" and a half.
okay, 5'7".
I'd say anywhere between 5'5", 5'7", about 135 to 140.
Okay.
Her hair is about down to here,
Waist length.
and it's dark. It's
Dark.
like, well, not yours, almost black.
There's some gray in there.
And the front is shorter.
Okay.
And she usually has clothes on that are too big for her, and she breaks out right around here.
Okay.
Okay, accurate
Brown
description.
truck, white canopy. That's about this much too big in the back. It hangs over in the back.
Okay.
What kind of truck?
What kind of truck is that?
I think it's a Ford. I don't know. Ford? Ford. Okay.
It's like caca brown. That's the best way to put it. Hang on. Honey, start singing. There's a microphone.
Couldn't say about the color of your table.
Oh, sorry. It's got a white canopy and it's usually full of stuff. Listen, I got the cops in my house. I have never been busted for nothing, okay? And the reason for that is because I'm an honest girl.
What kind of description can you give us on him besides the handlebar mustache?
It's
He's got a very outlined face. He's got kind of sunken in cheeks.
Yeah.
Drawn.
Drawn.
How about height and weight?
Actually, he's probably shorter of the two, isn't he?
Yeah, he's shorter than Pam, and he's really bone skinny now.
Really?
He's lost mass amounts of weight. Sorry, I had to.
You always wanted to be on TV, didn't you?
You guys want to tell me what you guys have her down for? This is the second time y'all been in my house.
She skipped on that.
Neighbor knows her, has been trying to
That's
assist in getting her
nothing
picked
new.
up. So you may want to show up over here.
Okay, 10-4, we're on our way over.
You're watching that.
Are we on Bounty Hunters? When's it going to be aired?
First camper in the middle. First, there's 2 rows of campers. First one.
What we got was the daughter, her daughter, 17-year-old daughter, lives with the lady in this house along with her 2 daughters. They've been trying to get things taken care of. She has another daughter that lives in Kent, and they're all working together to try and get this lady to turn herself in.
Okay, guys, we'll breeze down the street here. We're going to get out of here right now. As you notice, this part of the area has a lot of strip joints and everything else. Ron, I want you to go ahead and do a drive-through, okay, since we're all, you're in an unmarked van. 10-4, we'll do that. Try to hold on the side of the street there.
Okay, 10-4, we're just going to sit in the middle.
Yeah, I do have a bunch of campers back there, guy, a whole bunch. First camper in the middle here, I have a truck parked there. I do have lights.
Okay, 10-4, we'll just go ahead and come up.
Okay, it's here. Everybody come in.
First one in the middle. That's in the middle.
Oh, there he is.
Okay.
You don't know where she is?
Okay, I've got a warrant for your arrest. Put some pants on, come on
You
out.
stay back now, okay? We know we can't trust you, you just stay back.
Is she in here?
Yeah, she's in the bathroom.
What's the lady's name in there?
Pamela, it's her. Yeah.
All units we have a confirm on this.
Tom, axe down by your leg.
Yeah.
Hand that out low.
No, I can't possibly get out of this bathroom.
Put that over.
No. We've got agents all around the trailer, so it wouldn't help you to try. Okay, we're gonna let you. You're being nice. We'll be nice too.
Do me a favor, turn off this wall. Okay, Okay, you got anything on you I need to know about? All right, go ahead and put your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers for me, okay? Okay.
Hey, ready?
I need a piece of gum out of my purse. It's right there in the front. Thank you. Thank you.
Watch your step, okay?
I think it's shot her.
Tom?
I like that when we can follow a lead up like that and get that person. About the best time that I find for when we do this bail enforcement is Sundays. It seems like everybody's partied all night. Good time to get them is like Sunday morning early. Sunday evening, everybody's kind of rested too. They're getting ready for that Monday hard day at the office. As you can see, the area that we just went on this one, it's a pretty heavy known area for narcotics and prostitution and everything else. Our lead figured out really good. We found our subject in the trailer there. As you can see, they were both heavy on drugs there. It was his lucky night. He got to stay behind and she got to go to jail.
Can I talk to you for just a minute here? How come you didn't show up for court?
Because I was in Montana at my brother's funeral.
Okay, you know you put CJ on the line for bail bonds.
Right, that's why I called and talked to him, and I was going in tomorrow to, he was going to help me reschedule my court dates.
You were in Montana for how long?
For a couple of weeks.
A couple of weeks.
Yeah,
Okay.
about 3 weeks.
This was probably a month ago that I dropped a business card off and said if you call me, I'll try and help you out. But you never called.
I didn't receive it.
You didn't get it?
No.
Okay, well, all we can do now is surrender you on the bond, so we can get off the bond so CJ doesn't have to pay.
Right.
Okay.
I wasn't going to make him pay anyway. I was going in tomorrow, so he just said if I came into his office, he could help me reschedule the court dates.
Okay, well, it's too late for that now.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and go in and... What did you do? Get a bunco charge?
Just didn't take the item out of the store and went to return it at home.
Go ahead and have a seat on the bench. Got a bail bond surrender? Good eyes on securing that axe. And,
Hey, there was some did you see the other knives and stuff hanging up there? There was some big hardware in there that could have...
Yeah, it could have got a little weird, and that guy that was in there was a little strange, too.
Yeah.
But everything
but he got
was
patted
good.
down on the outside, and he was clean, so...
Okay. All right, man. Another good, clean arrest.